guys, so today I'm finally giving you guys my very highly requested makeup tutorial. This is just my everyday makeup routine. I use it for work and school and wherever I need to be. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so the secret to makeup that's gonna last all day is a good base. So I like to start with a setting spray. This is the one that I use. It's from Wet n Wild. It's from the Stitch collection and it works pretty well for me, but I feel like any kind of setting spray will work. And while that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and mix my foundation slash primer. So for this mixture, I like to use the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This is my favorite primer ever. It works so well. The Milani Strobe Light Highlighter, and a little bit of my favorite foundation. This is the MAC Studio Fix Foundation. I just go ahead and mix everything in this little MAC compact. It should look a little something like this. Not the most appealing, but it works really well, I promise. So then I just take it on my brush and put it on my face. And then I go ahead and just rub it all in with my hands. Once I have that all rubbed in, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my beauty blender and just go across my whole face and make sure everything is blended and seamless. Now that I have my base done, I can go ahead and start my actual makeup. So my favorite concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's the best. It blends so well and it matches my skin tone perfectly. A very close second is the Maybelline Age Eraser Concealer. So this is where I always put my concealer. I always put it in the corners of my eyes, the upper corners of my eyes, my chin, under my nose, and then between my eyebrows and then on my forehead. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that all out, and I just use my finger for this part. Once I have everything blended out, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender again and go over everything. And then to set everything in, I'm gonna go ahead and use my setting powder. This is by NYX or NYX, I don't know how to say that. Once all the concealer is all set in, I'm gonna go ahead and do some bronzer. So the palette that I've been using is the collab with Disney World and Ulta Beauty, and I think I got it about a year ago. But I use this for my bronzer, my blush, and my highlighter. So I'm gonna grab my bronzer on this little brush. It's broken, we don't need to talk about that. And I just kind of dot it around my forehead to give it some color. The secret to good makeup is to keep it minimal and just kind of follow what your face tells you, because the whole point of makeup is to accentuate your natural beauty, not to take away from it. So once I've got my forehead done, I'm gonna go on my temples and just add a little bit. It's okay if it looks kind of dark because we're gonna blend it out later. And then I just put the tiniest bit underneath my cheeks, like right here. And then I'm gonna use this really thin eyebrow brush to contour my nose. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out with this really fluffy brush from Real Techniques. Now that everything is blended out, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my blush, and I like to use a flat brush for this part. So what you're going to do is load up your brush. You don't want too much. And then I'm gonna go right on top of my cheekbones, almost to my temple. And I like to kind of blend it in a C shape to make it look nice and seamless. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with another fluffy brush. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go on my cheekbones, like right where the apples of my cheeks are when I smile. And of course, we're gonna blend that out. Okay, now that I have my desired blush look, I'm gonna go ahead and do some highlighter. I like to use a little fan brush for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and load some highlighter on there. Then I'm gonna get it on my finger and do it on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose and blend. Now it is time for what is, in my opinion, the most difficult part of makeup, which is mascara. My favorite mascara of all time is the Sky High mascara, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just kind of using what I have. So I have this Sky High base, but it's almost dried out. But honestly, dried out mascara is like the best to use as a base. I don't know why, it just makes everything look so good. So then once I do my base, I go in with my telescopic mascara, which is not my favorite. I definitely wouldn't use it on its own, but it's pretty good to use with a drier mascara. And then to top everything off, I have my Sky High waterproof mascara. I love topping off my mascara with waterproof because I cry a lot, so when I cry, my mascara won't be as runny if I have a waterproof coat on top, but it also isn't like too hard to get off at the end of the night. So I don't really have a technique for doing my mascara. I kind of just put it on there. I don't wiggle it. I don't like do the back and forth thing like that. I literally just swipe it on. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's not going to be the prettiest, but it's okay. So yeah, I literally just swipe it on like that. I'm gonna go ahead and go do my other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have the base done on both of my eyes, I'm gonna go in with my telescopic mascara. But really quickly, I do want to mention that I stopped curling my eyelashes and I never use an eyelash curler anymore because it actually made my lashes fall out and it gave me this huge bald spot in my lashes and it was not good. So I personally would recommend not using an eyelash curler because they can be really damaging to your eyelashes, which I didn't know until I did some research and also like found out the hard way because my eyelashes fell out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my telescopic. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just alternate between my two mascaras until I get the look that I want. Okay, now of course I'm gonna top it off with my waterproof mascara. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes, and I like to use my drier mascara for this part. And of course, mascara tends to get absolutely everywhere, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything up with a Q-tip. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and add some eyeshadow. I don't love bright colored eyeshadow, but I like to add a little bit just to kind of pull the whole look together. So I'm just gonna go in with this really light pink eyeshadow. This is also from the Disney World Ulta Beauty collection. And then I literally just put it on my eyelid. Okay, so now I just have a couple of finishing touches to do. I'm gonna get this little highlighter brush and just go ahead and put some in my inner corners. And then I also go right on my brow bone and my Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna finish everything off with another setting spray. This one is the e.l.f. Stay All Night one, and it also works pretty well, and I really like the way it smells. So I get a lot of questions about what lip products I use, and usually I'll just go in with a clear lip gloss. This is my absolute favorite lip gloss of all time. I got it from Burlington, so it's kind of random, but yeah. And then if I do wear a lipstick, I have this one that I actually custom made, but I will show you guys the color for reference. Here's the color. It's kind of like a pinky, almost like nude-ish. I don't even know. I'm so bad with colors. But if I use this, I literally just do a tiny bit. And of course, my favorite lip gloss on top. Okay, and that's it. That is my whole makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you made it to the end, comment your favorite emoji. Okay guys, I love you guys so much. Bye!